innings. Hasn't had a touch. He's on 0. Richards has now got the strike on 1.
Great shot from Viv Richards. Merv just over pitching a fraction. And Richards is really out there to take advantage of those first 11 overs. The match reduced to 38 overs and 11 for the field restrictions.
Well, scored 6 runs and over to win this match now, and it's not going to give the batsman much time to settle in.
Beautiful shot. That'll be 6. It's a good over for the West Indies. 2 for 20.
And that's 6. That's a huge hit. Way into the hill. Viv Richards has obviously decided that tonight is going to be his night.
That's just as big as the one off Alderman.
The West Indies were 2 for 47 when the rains came for the second time and the players were off the field for 82 minutes. When play resumed, the West Indies had to score a total of 108 runs off 18 overs. And they have 8 wickets in hand, but they also have a long tail. In fact, it's not going to be Hughes. He came over and wanted to get hold of the ball, but it looks as if Border is going to turn to Stephen Waugh. Oh, that's a magnificent shot. He's hit that in the air, and that's into the gap too. One bounce into the fence. And another boundary. Richards is on fire.
Viv made his intentions clear at the beginning of the innings before the rain interrupted. He got off to a flying start. He was 23 off just 12 deliveries.
And Peter Taylor is going to take up the attack for Australia. He's got that over the infield. There's no one back there, so another boundary to Viv Richards. Well, there's no one at backward point, and that has gone scooting away down to the boundary. Into the fence she goes. And so the West Indies making pretty light of this target. Oh, and he's got it away again. That's running away over the outfield too. And so that's the over. 12 runs from it. The score is now 2 for 88.
Simon O'Donnell coming into the attack. Alderman 4 overs, 2 for 22, is mauled by Richards.
Desmond Haynes has placed quite a few away there backward a point. He hit 2 in the last over from Peter Taylor.
But from the West Indian point of view, they lost the first game at Melbourne when everybody thought they would win. They come out all guns blazing on Monday night. And tonight, the great man Richards has risen to the occasion. The captain, he wants to go through this summer undefeated. He wants to win the Benson Hedges World Series Cup. The Test Series maybe 5-0. 5 4s and 2 6s off only 35 balls faced.
That's a magnificent shot for 6. Turned inside out and hit that one over cover. What a great shot. His third 6.
There's no one hand to that. That was a calculated shot, brings up his 50. And have a look at this. Beautifully timed. He opened the face, and it's over almost a square cover at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Just was pitching on about middle leg stump, and that's the shot of a master batsman. Skill, control, just natural ability.
That's a fantastic shot as well. One bounce over the long-on fence.
Brings up the 100, 2 for 103, but he's making it look easy because he's a great, great player. Is there a drizzle? Can it rain?
I think it's going to have to happen before the next ball was bowled in the way, the form this bloke's in. And perhaps he's decided that Desi should have the honour of hitting the winning runs.
It's a master innings, as Dean Jones did earlier. Played superbly. Three magnificent sixes, one over cover. The last over was a gem. Everybody inside the circle. Peter Taylor coming in to slip. So they're going to give Desmond Haynes a chance to loft the ball over the infield for the winning runs.
And a magnificent shot goes into the crowd, and that brings victory to the West Indies. Desmond Haynes charging off the ground, and he waits for Viv, and they're not waiting for anybody else. So the victory goes to the West Indies, 2 matches to 1 in the World Series Cup competition.
And what a terrific performance from the West Indians, even though they had the big advantage there of knowing they were batting second in a rain-marred match, and that reduction of overs. Some lovely strokes from Vivian Richards. Their card shows how well Haynes and Richards batted. They lost those 2 early